October 31st. Halloween. The only night of the year when I can blend into a crowd. Kids going door to door asking for candy, with the most common phrase, trick or treat. But you people never say trick. Why? What are they gonna do? Nothing. They're full of shit. You just hand over the candy and shut the door without a fight. I decided to spend my night watching a movie. Give him back his face! Suddenly I heard a noise. It came from my collection of games. And there it was. This game was calling to me. But, is the Watchmen on the PS3 any good? Well, let's go ahead and take a look.
The Watchmen may not appeal to everybody. It's about superheroes with a dark storyline based around various crimes and corrupt people with power. This game is split into two stories. Part 1 has the underboss escaping prison and going into hiding, where you must fight through many villains to find him. And Part 2 takes you through a missing persons case that Rorschach discovers. You only have two characters to choose from, Rorschach and Night Owl. Both have different fighting styles and finishing moves. There isn't much to display on screen except your health and rage meter. This keeps it simple and free from any clutter. As you fight thugs, your rage meter will increase. You can use this to unleash brutal attacks on enemies to finish them off quicker. In Part 1 you begin in the prison where you'll be attacked by many inmates. Your job is to kick the shit out of them. You have a punch attack and a heavy attack, as well as a throw maneuver. You can also counter-attack, but this is only before they attack you, and not during an attack. There are no items to collect either, which to some people might be a blessing, but you can pick up weapons if you are Rorschach. Combos can be achieved by pressing certain button combinations, which are not that easy to remember when you're getting attacked from all angles. If you do get a good series of punches in, a button symbol may appear above the enemy's head, which when pressed, will show a small animation of a finishing move being performed. But is this game any good? It's okay, although a bit outdated now. This was originally a download only, which later was released on disc. And you can see that it wasn't meant to be a huge project in the way that a lot of things are absent in this game compared to other games of its genre. There aren't any power-ups or levelling up system to it, and it's very repetitive. The cutscenes are good, which are the same as the comic books, and it has the original film cast, albeit two of them, Jackie Earle Haley and Patrick Wilson. But it just lacks any incentive to beat this game. The difficulty is average to hard depending on the scene. If you can't see very well, then you're going to be fighting blind. The combat itself is good, but does not improve as you progress, so technically you're fully powered from the start. However, the graphics are very good, especially with the lighting effects, more so in the rain, and the sound effects are good too. It's not a game that I'd personally want to play many times again, but it's okay for a short while. If it stayed as a cheap download only game, then I couldn't fault it that much, as I wouldn't be expecting a lot from it. But as it did get a physical release, I would have expected more features to keep you entertained. It's one of those fight, unlock door, cutscene, repeat kind of games, and they get boring very quickly. If you do want this game, then go for the Xbox 360 version, as it's far cheaper than the PS3 version. But if you know where I'm coming from, then you'll probably be wise just not to bother with it at all.
Hostiles up ahead.
Send this mask home in bunk bag.
You're out of your league, squeak! What took you down?
Thanks for watching. If for some strange reason you like my videos, please consider subscribing so I don't feel so unpopular. Do you know what I mean?